Hi there. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you how to create a drop-down menu within Excel, as well as how to create a formula that looks at the result of that drop-down menu. So the first way to create a drop-down menu is to click on the cell that you want the drop-down menu to reside in, this cell right here. I've set up a simple table with some questions, and then two answer cells, and then two result cells. So you're going to click on this first. This is where we want our first answer to be. What is the fastest animal on land? You're going to go to the data menu here, and then you're going to go to the data validation menu here. You will click on that and then enter into the data validation screen. This is where you set up your answers for the drop-down menu. You will select list from this allow box. So you're telling Excel that you want to allow only a list of values to be selected from the dropdown. So the source is where you enter in the dropdown answers. You will separate the answers by using a comma. So for this instance, I will enter in 4 different animals. I will enter in frog, comma, bear, comma, a mouse. And then the fourth answer, the correct answer is going to be cheetah. You will hit OK. And then you will see the drop-down menu is automatically created based on that list that you had just entered. So for this one, I will select a frog first. For this question number 2, I'm going to show you another method to create the drop-down menu. Let's say you want a longer list of values in the responses available in the drop-down menu. You will see I have question 2 answers here on this tab. I have from 1 to 20 down here. So let's say I want all of those numbers available as responses in the drop-down menu. You would start the same way by going to the data menu, and then you will go to data validation. You will select list, but this time, instead of manually typing in the responses with the comma separating them, you will click this button here. This allows you to select a range of cells to be determined in the drop-down menu. So after you select that, you will go to the range of cells that you want to use. You will highlight the range that you want included in the drop-down menu, and then you will click this button again here. Now you have this range, and then you will hit OK. So now you will see that you have all of these numbers available to you. Okay, so I'm going to select 4, the correct answer for question number 2. Now I will show you how to write a formula that looks at these cells and outputs a result based on the answer. So we know the correct answer for number 1 is cheetah. I'm going to write a simple if statement here. So you start that by using equals. If this cell equals cheetah, then correct. If it's false, then put try again. So you'll see now it says try again. So if I change this to cheetah, the formula is going to say correct because it sees cheetah. I can use that same methodology by looking at this cell for the correct result for this cell. But instead of using cheetah, I will use the number 4. So I will use the same formula here and copy it down. And I will change this from cheetah to 4. Just like that. So now if they select anything else but 4, it will say, try again. One other thing you can do as well, if you wanted to add some conditional formatting in here, maybe you'd like this green if it's correct and red if it's not. You can use home, go to the home menu, and then conditional formatting. You're going to want to say new rule. You will format the cell based on the response. So you will select format only cells that contain cell value equal to correct. And you will fill the cell with green. Like that. You can add another rule as well, the same way. cell value equal to, try again. You will select the format that you want. Right. Okay. Now you can do the same thing with this cell as well. You can copy the format by using this Format Painter button. Select. Okay. So now if they change the answer to 4, it will show correct. If they take it off cheetah, let's say they select mouse, it will be try again in red. Okay. I hope you find this helpful.